TrackAhead has been designed primarily as an academic coaching tool. So with that, we've really built the whole system around an academic coaching model. So yes, there are specific tools for OP, for QCE, for at-risk management, attendance, and a whole bunch of other things. But really it comes down to engaging with your students, having those conversations, being able to display their data, engage them in their own learning journey, and really help them to maximize their outcomes. So with that, we have notes and internal notes that can record those conversations, and I just wanted to really specifically outline those a little bit. We do have other videos that cover these areas, but just specifically around coaching, I just wanted to look at that in particular. So with that, I'm going to do a find here for a specific academic coach. I've actually set academic coaches for each of my students now, so those are in the system. And you could actually just do this by role class or however you're managing your groups that you're looking after. But in this case, I'm going to do an academic coach search, and I'm going to look for all of my students, so Phil. And I've found 2 of those, so let's just cancel out of there and I'll try Roger instead. Academic coach, Roger, search. There we go. So there's Roger's students. I have 14 of them, and we can go back to this detail view here and we can see their profiles, print those profiles out to have those conversations. If I go to list view now, I've actually got a dedicated button here called Coaching Export. Now the Coaching Export basically is designed to spit out just the students that you're looking at right now, and in this case that's all of Roger's students. So if I hit Coaching Export, it's going to tell me what's going to happen. That's that a coaching template notes box will appear, an Excel sheet will appear on my desktop, and I've got all of the student IDs, all of the student names, the academic coach here, and I might be having conversations at the moment, so that's the 11th of the 3rd, 2016, and I'm going to have a conversation with all of these students. So, whoops, good old Excel. Okay, so coaching notes here and internal coaching notes, just to facilitate these meetings. I'm going to grab these 2. I'm going to basically make the format cells. Wrap text is really what I want, but there it is up there. I'll cancel and I'll hit wrap text instead. So now as I type in extra lines of information, those lines will fill over multiple lines in the system. So I can really put in quite a few coaching notes and internal notes, and I'll put some in here as well. Once I've done my coaching sessions, I've recorded my notes in Excel, I can save that information and I can do a dedicated import for those particular notes. So I'll drag that coaching notes one in here and I'll do the coaching notes import. Am I sure? Yes I am. Backup complete. And once I've done that, next to Jed Bartlett, I can see Coach Roger on this date wrote these notes, and he also wrote these internal notes. So you can really keep that history over time of those conversations. Now we do have a new dedicated section called an at-risk profile. I have another video on the at-risk profile, so do go and watch that. But it is specifically designed to capture concerns, strategies and progress updates by subject over time and keep a history of that. We have new dedicated imports for that as well, places for action plans and actions completed as well. So really around that academic coaching model, this is a really useful tool. Rather than go through all of that again, I definitely recommend watching that video on the at-risk profile in and around QCE, but it can be used for other things as well. Hope you've enjoyed this one.